Dear Taurus, steadfast soul of the earth, a grounding shift is on the horizon, one that promises to unite you with your destined counterpart, someone who brings the stability you crave. You did not arrive here by mere chance. This is the sign your practical heart has quietly sought. In the next few moments, you will discover the profound reasons behind this rewarding transformation. Have you ever sensed a tangible blessing drawing near, yet perhaps felt a flicker of hesitation to fully embrace its solidity? Are you ready to embrace what the universe has patiently cultivated for you since before your birth? Trust me, dear Taurus, you are not imagining it. The universe is opening a gateway, leading you to the deep-seated desires for security and fulfillment your heart has long held. This special person entering your life is not here to merely fill a void, but to co-create a beautiful and enduring destiny with you. Today's tarot cards carry a powerful message of prosperity, grounded love, and a tangible new beginning blossoming from within your steadfast core. If you feel your heart is ready, leave a comment below. I step into the abundant journey meant for me. Let this energy build from within. When you finish watching, if your heart feels even a hint more secure, come back, hit that like button, share this with someone who also needs grounding, and subscribe. Together, we can create a space where your heart feels truly cherished and understood. If you're still wondering whether these beautiful things are real or just comforting illusions, today's cards serve as the clearest affirmation from the universe. One of these cards may even bring tears to your eyes as it reveals why you've patiently endured so much for so long. Don't go anywhere just yet. The first card is a beacon of lush abundance, the Empress. This sacred card symbolizes profound contentment, nurturing, and a home filled with beauty and comfort, where past anxieties are replaced with deep understanding and acceptance of your worth. Did you know that the Empress often appears when a soul has learned the essence of abundant love and steadfast care? It's not about fleeting joy, it's about a love that is built on tangible value and authentic presence. In your context, dear Taurus, this card holds even greater significance. It's not just about romantic love, it's about a connection that brings profound security and growth, as if you and this person were always meant to build something lasting together. Imagine a reality where you no longer have to strive so hard for security. Instead, you can simply be, and someone will choose to build with you. No more feeling like your needs are too demanding. The Empress is a gateway, moving you from the weariness of uncertainty to the richness of living, loving, and building something beautiful from a place of safety and abundance. No longer will you feel like a puzzle piece trying to fit into someone else's life. Together, you will cultivate a masterpiece of enduring stability. If you're thinking, I haven't met this person yet, remember, your love is not late, lost, or misspent. It is patiently taking root, ensuring that when it arrives, it will resonate perfectly with your grounded heart. If you're beginning to feel warmth in your heart, leave a message. I allow myself to receive tangible happiness and security without reservation. You deserve a love that doesn't require constant struggle, only the courage to open your heart to its steadfast presence. As a Taurus, you have offered so much practical support and unwavering loyalty, patient love, quiet steadfastness, forgiveness rooted in understanding, and a gentle strength towards a world that often overlooks your deep well of resilience. But today, all of that is returning to you, not with fanfare, but as a warm, grounding light that seeps into every moment you live true to your values. Next, we encounter the Ten of Pentacles, a symbol of profound fulfillment, not just materially, but as a foundation of stability, legacy, and a sense of belonging. This card often appears for those who have worked diligently, teaching them that true happiness isn't just found, but built with honesty, time, and trust. For you, dear Taurus, this holds even deeper meaning. You don't need grand gestures to feel complete. You need someone who sees your intrinsic worth even when you're simply being. The universe is sending this person not to rescue you, but to build alongside you, to walk with you in your deliberate growth, and to co-create a world where trust in enduring love flourishes. This could be someone you already know or a new soul approaching. Whoever they are, they come with a clear purpose, not to change you, but to help you settle more deeply into your most authentic, grounded self. If your heart is quietly trembling at this thought, leave a comment. I am ready to build a legacy of love from a solid foundation. Next, we draw the Nine of Pentacles. This card signifies rediscovered personal value and the enjoyment of your earned rewards, independence without loneliness, freedom without emptiness. It depicts a soul that has patiently worked through challenges and is now stepping into their own abundant light, enjoying the harvest. This is you, dear Taurus, someone who has diligently invested so much and is now learning to savor the rewards and prioritize your own well-being. The Nine of Pentacles is not a call to isolation, but an invitation for inner expansion and self-sufficiency. From seeking security externally, you begin to understand that you are security. You are abundance itself. When you stand firm in your inner abundance, you will no longer seek someone to fill you. Instead, you will realize that someone arrives to share in and amplify your abundance. And then we have the World card. This could be the moment that changes everything. If you've been asking, when will true, lasting happiness come to me? Take a deep breath. This card signifies that you no longer have to repeat past patterns of instability. It marks the closing of an old cycle and the opening of new journeys where you won't have to relive past insecurities. The world is the universe's way of congratulating you for your perseverance, for finding strength within your own steadfast nature. It's time to harvest what your patient heart has sown. You have not lived in vain. Every choice to be reliable instead of fickle, every act of patient understanding has been remembered. If you're still with me, leave a sign, a word, a heart, a breath, so I know your heart has been touched, even just a little. Yes, Taurus, you are worthy of far more than you ever believed. There were times when you invested your heart and received little in return, days when your quiet strength was mistaken for passivity and your need for comfort labeled as demanding. Yet in that silence, your soul was cultivating an unshakable strength, grounded and immensely powerful. And that strength is about to shine brightly, illuminating your path ahead. You are no longer on the frequency of relationships that feel unstable or demand you compromise your core needs. You are entering a phase where only those who truly see and value your reliable soul will remain by your side. The tarot has made it clear. A fated, reliable companion is approaching, not to demand you become someone else, but to inspire you to stand even more firmly in your own grounded power. They are someone who also understands the value of patience and the search for something truly substantial, something that allows both of you to exist without pretense and build a shared foundation. Perhaps you haven't realized it yet. Maybe they haven't fully revealed themselves, or maybe they are already close, and you're just beginning to see them with fresh, appreciative eyes. What truly matters is not the timing, but the grounding frequency that your souls are beginning to harmonize together. When two mature, practical souls meet, they don't simply hold each other. They enrich and stabilize one another. This connection isn't about filling a void. It's about building foundations neither of you could construct alone. It's a union the universe grants when you are truly ready, not to be rescued, but to invite someone to build beside you. As this happens, everything begins to settle into place, more surely, more clearly, more tangibly, as if the universe has been waiting for you to connect with this person, unleashing a destiny that has been patiently waiting. The World card is a sacred seal, signaling not just closure, but a blessing of completion from the highest realms. You have endured enough uncertainty, and now it's time to start living for yourself, building the life you desire. The dreams of a stable, abundant life you once thought were distant are now forming more clearly each day. You, dear Taurus, are no longer just dreaming. You are planting deep roots into the earth, step by step, belief by belief, practical decision by practical decision, all creating a new foundation that is solid, abundant, and intentional. What's coming is not a dream or a vague promise. It's fertile ground, an emotional and physical home, a peace to be shared and savored. This phase of your life is not random. Every practical choice you've made, every quiet moment of perseverance, every patient acceptance has been laying the groundwork for the destiny now unfolding before you. Next, the Knight of Pentacles appears, serving as a powerful affirmation that though your path is deliberate and steady, you are resolutely heading in the right direction. What is meant for you has always taken time to bloom, but once it does, it will endure. Each practical decision you make, aligned with your core values, holds the power to build your lasting reality. Even the smallest, consistent actions, repeated in silence, plant seeds for a harvest that cannot be stopped. Now, dear Taurus, the road ahead is no longer a race for external approval. It's a journey to remain true to the steadfast, sensual nature of your soul. No longer will you run from discomfort. Instead, you will learn to ground. Ground in yourself, ground in what is tangible, and ground with those who appreciate your consistent presence without needing you to overextend. This is when that stabilizing person, carrying grounding energy, steps in, not as a rescuer, but as living proof that enduring, reliable love exists, not in grand, fleeting gestures, but in the quiet, reliable presence beside you, breathing through the most ordinary, comfortable moments. They won't come to fill the empty spaces in your heart. They will walk with you, expanding your sense of security, your vision of tangible happiness, and your understanding of enduring love. What touches me most in this journey is that you will no longer need to explain your need for stability to be understood. This person has already seen your soul even before you speak a word. The King of Pentacles appears as a symbol of ultimate mastery over the material world, of grounded leadership and abundant provision, reflecting emotional and material maturity. They may have been near all along, and you might not have recognized them yet. If you've ever felt the need to strive for worthiness, this card signals that you've reached the final chapter of building it all alone. There's no need for excessive control or force. Simply lead with your inherent worth and practical wisdom, as they will do the same. You, dear Taurus, are gradually stepping into a phase where you no longer seek external validation to know you are living rightly and securely. This is the clearest sign of healing. When you stop needing external approval to feel secure and begin attracting stable love because you embody that security yourself. The lesson here doesn't come from logic, but from the journey you've quietly traversed all these years. You once compromised your needs to fit into unstable situations, suppressed your desires for comfort to maintain a false peace, and stayed silent to avoid disrupting things, even when it felt constricting. But today, the tarot invites you to release all molds that no longer serve your well-being. You were not created to live within limits imposed by others' lack of understanding. Anyone who enters your life now must do so with respect for your needs, not because you are needy, but because you deserve that consideration. This person will not come from a place of lack, but from a place of wholeness, ready to share, build, and cultivate, not to possess or depend. Such connections are rare, born not from the fear of loneliness, but from the joy of building together. Next, we draw the Ace of Pentacles, a card symbolizing solid, grounded opportunities. This isn't an illusion, it's a true beginning, a deep seed that will change your life forever. It could be a new, tangible opportunity, a solid business venture, a plan to create a home together, or a journey where two people redefine what lasting, committed love means. But remember, dear Taurus, what matters is not just what this opportunity is, but how you will co-create it. When something is built on a foundation of true love and shared values, it carries an enduring life force and will root deeply. The tarot gently whispers, a reminder. Don't let fatigue or distorted expectations blind you to the gifts approaching. The Four of Cups speaks to moments when you fail to see goodness arriving because it doesn't resemble your exact expectations. A stable relationship may feel so calm that you mistake it for lacking excitement. An opportunity may seem so practical that you don't recognize its profound potential. Don't idealize or compare. Don't ask if you're too late. You are right on time. The universe never arrives early or late. It only arrives when you are awake enough to see. The Two of Pentacles comes as a gentle reminder of balance. As your resources and opportunities grow, it's important to manage them wisely. There will be many practical considerations, but focus on what truly aligns with your long-term security and joy. Place your hand over your heart and ask yourself, what do I truly want to build that stems from a place of abundance, not fear of lack? Now, dear Taurus, your practical actions are manifesting your reality more solidly than ever. The energy you invest into something will multiply, so choose wisely what you focus on. Believe firmly in what you long for, and walk gently and deliberately forward without retreating, maintaining your balance. What's about to unfold in your life is not a surprise. It is your true life, a life that finally feels like you belong, secure and comfortable. A relationship built on authenticity, a project with tangible value, a journey where you are no longer building alone. And do you know, the one walking beside you is also learning to let go of old wounds and invisible burdens, preparing to walk with you more gently and reliably. This is not a casual meeting. It is a destined reunion, born not of coincidence, but of an ancient promise your souls have remembered for its enduring quality. Then one of the most sacred tarot cards appears, the Wheel of Fortune. This card does not show up for everyone. It comes to those who have learned enough, waited patiently enough, and maintain their steadfastness through adversity. This card embodies the energy of beneficial turns, expansion, blessings, synchronicity, and wisdom accumulated over time. The universe does not test you to punish you. It prepares a space for something greater and more stable. And now, that wheel begins to turn in your favor. You will start to notice small signs, doors opening to solid opportunities, resources aligning, and connections forming with reliable people. That love, that person, is no longer a mystery. They are revealing themselves in ways only your practical heart can recognize. This isn't merely a beautiful phase, it's a rebirth into greater security, a confirmation that all the patient effort and loyalty you've given, even when unacknowledged, is now yielding its harvest. This is not a miracle, it is spiritual justice. The universe never forgets a soul that loves wholeheartedly and builds patiently, never overlooks someone who waits loyally and unconditionally for what is true. That person, already in your life or soon to arrive, is not here to fill a void, but as part of the soul contract you've known all along for its promise of stability. You are no longer here to simply endure. You are ready to share, to open up, and to step into a partnership that is more solid, secure, and deeply comforting. The Four of Wands appears, symbolizing celebration, sacred connection, and a true, stable home. This may signify a promise of commitment, a shared successful project, a new home, or simply the feeling of being yourself without holding back in a secure environment. What matters is not the external event, but the energy cultivated from within: security, trust, and comforting presence. This bond allows you to share time and direction, making practical decisions together and creating something meaningful and lasting, not just for two souls, but for those around you as well. Importantly, this is not a relationship built on survival. It's a companionship between two already grounded souls, building together to create lasting value and spread light. Sometimes, just their presence begins to change everything around you. Not loud, not flashy, but a presence your heart trusts from the very first moment for its reliability. The Knight of Pentacles reappears in today's reading, reminding you that as your soul chooses stability over glitter, you are silently placing one brick at a time, even when no one sees or praises your diligent efforts. You know that what is built from love, persistence, and a solid foundation doesn't easily crumble. Something powerful is happening now. The tarot whispers that you're not just healing yourself, you're also healing ancestral patterns around security and worth. You're breaking away from old beliefs about love requiring struggle, about scarcity, and about self-sacrifice that depletes, choosing a new way of living, more secure, more authentic, and more deserving of abundance. In doing so, you are not just living for yourself, you are paving the way for those who will come after you with a legacy of stability. You are the bridge between the past and future, honoring your roots without repeating the pain or insecurity they may have caused. Taurus, you are not here to repeat a story of lack. You are here to rewrite it in a more stable, beautiful, and abundant way. A narrative where love doesn't hurt your sense of security, giving doesn't drain your resources, and abundance is a natural, tangible part of your life. The tarot affirms that abundance is approaching, not just for you, but for those you love, the children you have or will have, the projects you nurture, and the spaces you touch. You and that person, already beside you or soon to be, will create a lasting testament to stability and shared abundance amidst the world's noise. a living example that true love uplifts and secures rather than depletes. Patience is always rewarded, and as the final card of today's journey appears, we see the star. If you're still here, this is the moment you've awaited. A whisper your soul has longed to hear. You are walking a real path, filled with stability, love that needs no pretense, and projects with tangible worth. Everything is beginning to take solid shape. If there's something you need to hear today, it's this. You no longer have to strive so hard to maintain control. You no longer need to carry the full weight of responsibility alone. You no longer have to micromanage everything, because someone trustworthy is ready to build this journey with you. Where there was once stagnation, there is now steady progress. Where there was doubt about your worth, there is certainty. Where it was once just you and your practical intuition, now there is a partnership forming through shared values, practical choices, and moments of comfortable understanding that need no explanation. They didn't come to replace you. They came to reflect your inherent value and walk beside you in building a shared future. 3 things will accompany you from this day forward. Gratitude for everything you've experienced has prepared you for this tangible miracle. Faith, because what you've been patiently waiting for is closer than you think. And purpose, as what you're building together will leave a legacy not just for yourselves, but for others, too. Taurus, this is your moment. Don't look back with regret. You no longer need a mask to survive or project an image. You no longer need armor to protect your vulnerable heart. You are stepping into a new phase where love is not a struggle, but a sanctuary of comfort and security, a space where your practical needs are honored, your grounded wisdom is your most trusted guide, and the world begins to reflect back to you all the tangible abundance you've always longed for. As you embrace this transformation, remember that you are not alone. If you've stayed with me until this point, leave a comment or a heart to signify that you are ready to welcome the miracles of stability and abundance that are unfolding. The universe is listening, and it knows you are opening the door to new, solid possibilities. In this journey, you will find enough peace to save a life, enough strength to keep believing in the beauty and security that surrounds you, and enough openness to receive the love and abundance you truly deserve. We will meet again in future messages, where the light continues to guide your path toward lasting fulfillment. As you move forward, trust that the universe has your back. Each deliberate step you take is a step toward creating the secure and beautiful life you've always dreamed of. Embrace the changes that come your way, for they are signs of growth and evolution towards greater stability. The love and security you seek are not just out there, they are within you, waiting to be expressed, built upon, and shared with the world. You have the power to manifest your desires and to attract the relationships that uplift, stabilize, and inspire you. Remember, dear Taurus, that you are worthy of all the goodness, comfort, and abundance that life has to offer. Allow yourself to receive it fully. So take a deep breath and step boldly, yet deliberately, into this new chapter. Let go of past disappointments and open your heart to the tangible possibilities that lie ahead. Your journey is just beginning, and it is filled with promise, joy, and enduring love. Thank you for being here with me today. I wish you all the best on this beautiful, grounding journey, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Keep shining your steadfast light, dear Taurus, for the world needs your unique, reliable brilliance.